Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Wednesday, June 5th, 2013. I am astrologer David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Well, I thought that we would check out the planets. In my office, we have got a huge kite, which takes a big grand trine in order to form this kite, and a huge opposition. So, with a T-square in it. So, this is important times to talk about. Plus, we got Neptune going retrograde here in the next couple days. So, we have to talk about this. I had to take it in the office because guess what? You're either flying high or you're grounded. That's right. That is the energy. It really is finding a way to fly high, finding a way for conflict to come together, making sure that you're not letting opportunities slip at the same time. There are really big opportunities right now for you. There are also conflicts you need to get over, tensions you need to get over. Find ways to have some harmony in your life as well and take these opportunities that are in front of you. There's emotional opportunities. There are relationship opportunities. There are, more importantly, opportunities for you to get into your spiritual truth. We have Saturn and Neptune, which are in a perfect trine right now, that are forming the basis of this grand trine, which are connected now to Venus and Mercury. And this is with relationships. This is with your emotions. We are having to go into our emotions. We are in cardinal energy with Venus and with Mercury as well, which is forcing us to really begin new starts with new waters in our relationships, with our minds. You know, we're having to face the past. We're having to face that old structure in our life and bulldoze it down and create a new one based off new emotions. Are you living in old patterns of your emotions that or why you can't be successful in your life, or why your goals can't be achieved? It will come down to whether or not you have a solid root. Do you have nice roots? Do you have the right people in your life that will let you grow taller? Or are you around people that aren't going to help you go to your next level? I think it's important to really pay attention to this right now, as we are feeling the tension of life, as we have to define ourselves in new ways. We're having to come into this definition, and we're going to have to break that concrete of the old life we lived, and we are facing that right now with Mercury. Our minds are having to come into the change, to accept change, to not run away from change, that we can't live in the old way that you live your life, that you have to step into a new way. You have to try a new life out, a new goal. This is where it could be hard that you've held on to life the way that it should be your whole life, where, gosh, the only way to be happy is to let the change happen and to get over fears as well. Fears of the past that have almost felt like that the past is concreted in your life. That's what I mean when I talk about breaking the concrete in your life. Breaking the past and how your whole life worked. Breaking the system of how your emotions, especially now, I think, are being unveiled, that are emotionally keeping the concrete together of, oh, well, crap will happen to me, because you feel that way. You know, this is really where your feelings are really going to show you of how your life is going. Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you feeling in a certain way? How's your stomach doing? Like, this is really a tester to see if you're happy or not. The opportunity is through the emotions. The opportunity is for you to transform your life into the best life possible by being rooted in new emotions, by being rooted in the right people. And I think it's important to note that we are learning to kind of go with our blinders on into following our intuition and trusting that to intuition. You know where you're going on a long-term spiritual basis, but how you get there, who the hell knows? With Mars squaring Neptune right now, you don't know. You're going to have to go with your gut. You're going to have to find ways to access your intuition, whether you come to an astrologer, or whether you get a tarot reading, or whether you really do learn to listen to your gut and how to get the answer. That spirit will guide it for you. And this dark moon in Taurus, which is actually connecting to Pluto today, is giving you the ability to chill out a little bit. Take your time. This is not a time to start something new. This is a time to get your environment in order by chilling out, by observing the facts, by getting your attitude straight, not flying off the handle, by taking your time, by expressing how you feel to people, by connecting to people, by getting your emotions in tune so you can make the change. Because we have a big, powerful new moon coming up here that's going to be in the next 2 days. And this powerful new moon is going to set the motion of a new environment for you to live in, a new state of mind, a new attitude. And that's what Gemini is all about. We have a big revealing that is coming in the next 10 days of the Sun and Jupiter, which will come together, which this is going to bring out the whole story of the last year of why your mind's been going crazy, why your environment is changing, why you have been having to look at different facts and different perceptions that you never have had to look at before. It's all coming towards, this big moment in our lives right now. And this moment is important because this moment is really going to bring you into your truth. This moment is going to bring you into your spirituality, of your core, of the soul that you really need to be, of the higher power, of the higher frequency in your life. Whether or not you do it is up to your emotions. Whether or not you're impatient, that you need it to be your own way, that you're listening to your own mind and you're telling your mind that, okay, go do this anyways, and you're not paying attention to spirit. Or are you coming into a big pressure cooker? I think that the pressure cooker that's building is the revolutionary change that you want in your life. And in order to get there, you're going to need to relax, plan right, be rooted in the right emotions, and have the right connections and the right people. And I think with relationships for the next couple days, you're going to have to pay attention to this, whether or not it's truly what you need, and you kind of got the blinders on. What a test Spirit gives us, right? The ability to have the best opportunity that our emotions ever had, yet we have to go blind, yet we have to leave the past, and yet we have to face our fears and face the fears that the past will repeat itself. And I think that's what is kind of freaky to a lot of us. Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com, if you want a one-on-one reading. Love readings are all up, and I have my Back to the Root MP3s. Thank you guys so much for all the support, and I hope to do a reading for you up here on this screen like I do for everybody else. Check it all out, inclusiveastrology.com.